Outside backs, two strike centres, Curtis Scott and Joey Leilua face off in the ring. Curtis, we'll begin with you. It is your professional debut. What about the boxing world has enticed you to do this?
I've always loved the sport. I've always dipped the toe in it, but never really took it completely serious because football was my main priority at the time. But unfortunately, that door's been closed, and my main focus now is boxing, and I've been at it for a fair few months now, so just getting ready for this fight.
You mentioned the door being closed. Does that motivate you to succeed in this sport?
Yeah, certainly. It's probably, the other thing, it's the other sport that I'm passionate about. I'm not into playing tennis or cricket or anything like that. I like competing, I like testing myself, and I love working hard. So, it's probably my only option, and I'm excited to jump in the ring, get into it.
Curtis, you said the other day to Nick Walshaw that other NRL players have run scared of you. What made you say that?
I've probably been doing the shit out of the Rose boys for a fair few months now, messaging them flat out, trying to get a fight, and they haven't really come back with too much. So it's finally Joey's put his hand up, and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm not too sure if they're running scared, but it's just hard to find a fight with the footy boys these days.
Well, let's talk about Joey. You found someone who isn't running scared. The man you replaced at Canberra back in 2020. How do you think you match up against Joey?
How do I think I match up?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it at all. I'm training hard, got my head down, I'm working hard for the fight. Obviously we were rivals on the field, and I'm pumped to get in the ring with him now and leave it all in the ring now.
Well, I might ask Joey Leilua. Joey, how do you think you match up against Curtis Scott? Joey, that's to you. Yeah, how do you think you match up against Curtis? A bit dusty. No, I was just asking how you think you match up against Curtis Scott in the ring.
Oh, I've never seen him in the ring. I've been good. Seen him as a football player. He's been good. Playing for Melbourne, and I've been excited. I've never seen him box, so I don't know what to say.
Well, it's been a couple of big wins for you so far in the ring. I imagine confidence is high as you face Curtis, who, as you mentioned, is a debutant.
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of fights, but when you fight your first time, it's been nerve-wracking, so I want to just take that and use that as my advantage, but at the same time, you've got to be in the same ring anyway, so whatever happens, happens.
All right, well, Curtis, you played Joey Leilua 6 times in the NRL. What do you reckon your record against him is?
I'm not too sure, bro. Don't look at that stuff.
Well, I can tell you are undefeated against him on the footy field. 6 games, 6 wins, 4 while you were at Melbourne and 2 when he was at the Tigers. Do you think that's a bit of a mental edge against him?
It means nothing. This is boxing. It's one-on-one. That's team sport. It means absolutely nothing. This is a completely different sport. So I'm not using that as any motivation or any confidence going into this. I'm using it's me and him. We're standing across the ring and we're going to punch the shit out of each other. So looking forward to it.
Well, you mentioned motivation. What is your motivation, Curtis? What is your drive? What do you hope to get out of this boxing adventure?
It's a path I want to take now moving forward. It's something that I've always been passionate about. I love the sport. I love the competitiveness. I love, the grind. So it's just something that I want to move into moving forward. So that's it.
And you've aligned yourself with Brock Jarvis. What have you learned from Brock?
I learned what like living and breathing boxing. That guy loves boxing. It's the only thing he talks about. I've been living with him, training with him. He just gives me all the tips that he can. He works extremely hard, and he's a good person to be around. I'm learning as much as I can from him.
All right, well, those are the stars of our footy fight, but let's switch focus to the co-main event of the evening. This one's for the
Just to the front now, boys. Fists up for us.